Hey everyone, it's Staten again, bringing you Let's Play Live-A-Live, the Robot Chapter, Part 4. Yeah, I finally decided that I'm just going to call it the Robot Chapter. So our robot's traveled up to the bridge, and he's looking to see what's going on. One of the more irritating features of this game is that if you talk to the wrong person, then you can't talk to anybody else because it advances the plot line, and it's impossible to tell who it is before you talk to them. Now what's going on here is there's something wrong with their primary communications tower, and somebody's going to have to go outside the ship and repair it. This is the trick that Hal used to kill the guy that isn't Dave in 2001. And as you can see, Kirk has fallen for it. Huey probably knows what's going to happen, but he's going along with it because he wants Kirk to die for some reason. Rachel, being a racist, can't stand to be in a room with Huey for more than 5 minutes at a time. And apparently I decided to not push a button here for a while. I probably at the time thought of something really funny to say right here, but now I can't remember what it was. Alright, Kirk and Kata are going outside. She wonders if the captain's okay. But the robot doesn't care about any of that. He just wants to run around on his little inline skates. As I think I said in a previous chapter of this video Let's Play, there's going to be a lot of going around the corridors and such, because I really feel that without doing that, it's just going to be a whole bunch of jump cuts. And he finally gets to where he's going, and the crew is fighting. Harsh words from Kirk. I'd really like to know what started this fight and who started this fight. Oh, the robot tries to intercede and he gets beat up again. That's like, alright, in his only a few hours of life, he's already been punched by 2 people. This is not good. You gotta treat your robots with kindness and respect. That way when they turn on you, they'll kill you fast. Kato and Huey are getting in their spacesuits, which, it's sort of just limited animation. That's what that is. They're walking up. Now, let's see if I'm right and if something goes horribly wrong. He's the first person to make some crack about odd human behavior. I figured that was going to be a major theme for this chapter. I don't know if I mentioned it before, but this is the first time I'm playing through all of this game and this chapter, so I have no idea what's going to happen next. Well, actually, I do now because this is pre-recorded. I don't record audio and the game at the same time. I find that difficult and, well, actually impossible with the software I use right now. And besides, I think that would lead to even more just sitting there and not saying anything as I'm pushing buttons and trying to get things to actually happen. So the robot had to run all the way back up to the top of the spaceship, or the bridge, to see what's going to happen next. And as you can see, I selected to talk to the wrong person, Huey, and so now I can never see what Rachel would say before I started the event from happening. Or I started the event, yeah. Before I got the ball rolling on the next event that occurs to move the plot forward. I'm still doing this in one take in case you hadn't been able to tell. And we lose sound here for some reason. I don't know why. I bet it starts up again. It's got some pretty kickin' music too. The life support system on Kirk's suit has failed. I would have liked a little more explanation as to what exactly failed. Failed can cover a whole wide category. Anything from somebody cut a hole in the backside of it to spontaneous failure of the electronic system for no apparent reason. But I think they pretty much just leave it as the life support system on his suit failed. So everybody runs down to the second level, very concerned. It's very strange. There's only the one elevator on the whole ship, and simultaneously, Cato and Kirk come in from the bottom floor. Huey and Rachel go in from the top. And so, how do they get there? I mean, there's only the one elevator that they're all using on that side of the ship that's closest to the sickbay. So, isn't there going to be like some crowding issues? Like, I can just see, dying Kirk in the elevator, and instead of going right to the second floor where it should go to the sickbay, first it goes up to the first floor to pick, or the third floor to pick Rachel and Cato up. Then they go back down to the second. They're losing precious time. They need more elevators. That's what I'm trying to say. It's just not a practical design. So here they are performing some sort of life-saving measures on Kirk. Is it going to work? Is it going to be okay? I don't know, Huey. We've got to do something. Quick, administer what little first aid our limited animations will allow us to. Walk up next to his corpse and sort of make a walking-in-place maneuver. Yep. And that sound generally means you're dead. And the flat line's a good indicator, too. Well, I think that's about it for this chapter. Thanks for watching. As you can see, Rachel's devastated, as she will now be forced to accept